Let's talk about Taylor Swift, someone who just gets it. She's not just a pop star, she's a storyteller who has managed to connect with millions of people across the world, no matter where they come from or how old they are. Her songs feel like she's reading our diaries, no matter our age. Whether you're a teenager scribbling your secrets or an adult reflecting on the past, Taylor's lyrics seem to echo your own thoughts and feelings. She turns her own stories into something we all feel, giving a voice to moments we thought no one else understood. It's like she's able to put into words the things we struggle to say out loud, making us feel seen and heard. From first crushes to heartbreaks, her honesty is unmatched. She captures the excitement of new love, the pain of breakups, and the bittersweet memories that linger long after. Taylor's grown up with us, from a girl with a guitar to a global superstar who's still real. We've watched her journey, and in many ways, her music has been the soundtrack to our own lives, marking milestones and memories along the way. Her lyrics are time capsules, taking us back to our own memories. Each song can transport us to a different chapter of our lives, reminding us of who we were and how far we've come. She's not afraid to be vulnerable, and that openness makes us feel less alone. When she shares her fears and hopes, it encourages us to embrace our own emotions, knowing we're not the only ones who feel this way. More than a singer, she's a storyteller and a big sister through her music. Her songs offer comfort, advice, and a sense of belonging, like a friend who's always there to listen. Her songs are anthems for both tough times and celebrations. Whether you're dancing with friends or sitting alone with your thoughts, there's a Taylor Swift song that fits the moment perfectly. Taylor inspires us to share our own stories, because every one of them matters. She reminds us that our experiences, big or small, are worth celebrating and remembering, and that music can bring us all together. Let's rewind to the Fearless and Speak Now albums, soundtracks to our teenage years. Fearless walked us through high school, singing about first dates, friends, and big dreams. It captured the hope and excitement of being young. Speak Now was bolder, about finding your voice and speaking your truth. Taylor wrote about real situations, standing up for yourself, seeing someone you love with the wrong person. These albums were the perfect coming-of-age story, giving us words for feelings we couldn't name. Songs like 15 painted vivid pictures of starting high school, nerves and all. Taylor's music made it okay to be messy, emotional, and hopeful. These weren't just radio hits, they were companions through growing up. That's why they're timeless. Let's dive into 15, a song that beautifully captures the whirlwind of emotions on the very first day of high school. It's a moment filled with anticipation, uncertainty, and the hope that something amazing is about to begin. For so many, that first step through the school doors marks the start of a brand new chapter, one that will be filled with memories, challenges, and growth. You can almost feel the nerves buzzing in the air, the excitement of new beginnings, and the quiet hope of finding your place among so many unfamiliar faces. It's a time when every glance, every conversation, and every decision seems to matter so much. Taylor meets Abigail, her best friend, and together they dream, plan, and face high school's ups and downs. Their friendship becomes a safe haven, a place to share secrets, laughter, and even tears. Through each other, they find the courage to navigate the unpredictable world of adolescence. The song explores first love, sweet, innocent, and sometimes heartbreaking. It's about those butterflies in your stomach, the thrill of a first crush, and the vulnerability that comes with opening your heart for the very first time. Taylor shows both the fairy tale and the reality, reminding us that hearts can get broken, even when everything feels perfect at first. The pain of disappointment is real, but it's also a part of growing up. But the real lesson comes at the end. There's more to life than dating the football player or fitting in with the popular crowd. It's about discovering who you are, beyond the expectations and pressures of high school. 15 reminds us that teenage heartbreaks are just one part of a much bigger story. Every setback, every mistake, and every triumph helps shape the person you're becoming. It's about learning, growing, and finding strength you never knew you had. Each experience, good or bad, adds another layer to your story. The innocence, the mistakes, and the friendships all shape who we become. These moments, both big and small, are the building blocks of our future selves. Taylor's storytelling makes us reflect on our own journeys, reminding us of the lessons we learned and the people who helped us along the way. That's the magic of her music. It connects us, inspires us, and helps us remember that growing up is a journey we all share. Being a teenager is a wild ride, and Taylor Swift captures every twist and turn. Her songs celebrate the highs, first dates, new friends, pure happiness. But she also acknowledges the lows, worry, fear, and the pressure to fit in. Taylor's lyrics give a voice to the anxiety and doubt teens feel. Even in heartbreak, there's always hope for the future. Her music reassures us that tough times don't last forever. Taylor shows that it's normal to feel excited and scared at the same time. Her songs create a safe space for all those complicated emotions. She doesn't tell us what to feel, she just makes us feel understood. It's okay to be a work in progress. That's a gift she gives to every listener. Friendship is everything when you're growing up, and Taylor's bond with Abigail and 15 proves it. They navigated high school together, sharing dreams, fears, and heartbreaks. True friends celebrate your wins and support you through losses. With Abigail, Taylor had someone to confide in, someone who saw her true self. Friends help us learn, grow, and realize we're not alone in our struggles. They make mistakes together and come out wiser. The romance fades, but the friendship endures. Taylor's story shows that friendships can outlast any high school romance. Investing in those who lift us up is what really matters. Friends are the real treasures of our youth. They're the ones who help us move forward, no matter what. Taylor writes about love, but even more about the lessons it teaches us. Through her lyrics, she captures the excitement, confusion, and vulnerability that come with growing up and experiencing love for the first time. Her songs are like pages from a diary, filled with honest reflections and heartfelt confessions that so many of us can relate to. In 15, first love feels magical, almost like a fairy tale. But the real message is about valuing yourself and recognizing your own worth, even when things don't go as planned. Taylor gently reminds us that while love can be wonderful, it's not the only thing that matters. She reminds us, you'll do things greater than dating the football player. There are dreams to chase, goals to achieve, and so many adventures waiting beyond high school romance. Taylor encourages us to look forward, to imagine all the incredible things we're capable of. Our worth isn't defined by who we date or the relationships we have. It's about who we are, the friendships we build, and the confidence we find within ourselves. Taylor's music celebrates self-love and the importance of staying true to your own heart. The song touches on heartbreak. Abigail gave everything to a boy who changed his mind. It's a painful lesson, but one that so many people experience. Taylor doesn't shy away from these moments. Instead, she shares them openly, letting us know we're not alone. But the lesson isn't to close off. It's about resilience and learning. Heartbreak can hurt, but it also helps us grow stronger, teaching us to trust ourselves and to keep moving forward, even when things feel tough. Taylor's other songs, like White Horse and Dear John, echo this theme, turning pain into wisdom. She shows us that every experience, even the difficult ones, can help us become wiser and more compassionate. Mistakes are part of the journey, not the end. Every stumble, every wrong turn, is just another step toward understanding ourselves better. Taylor encourages us to embrace our mistakes and learn from them, rather than letting them define us. She encourages us to dream big and believe in ourselves, no matter what others say. Taylor's music is a reminder that our dreams are valid, and that we have the power to shape our own stories. Love shapes us, but doesn't define us. It's just one part of who we are, not the whole story. Taylor's songs remind us to find strength in ourselves, even when relationships end or change. The most important love story is the one we have with ourselves. By learning, growing, and believing in our own worth, we can write a story that's truly our own, one filled with hope, courage, and endless possibilities. What does it mean to be fearless? Taylor says it's not about being unafraid, it's about acting despite fear. It's walking into high school, speaking your truth, and embracing new experiences. This mindset isn't just for teens, it's for everyone. In Fearless, she sings about dancing in a storm, embracing life's messiness with courage. Taylor's message, be true to yourself, learn from mistakes, and keep trying. For young people, it's permission to be imperfect and vulnerable. For adults, it's a reminder to take risks and chase passions. As we end this year, let's carry that fearless spirit forward. Let's face the future with hope and courage. Let's be brave enough to live life to the fullest.